Moving to Florida has brought so many new adventures to my life. This is everything I did in week 9 of living here. I started out this week on the beach once again, but on the Atlantic coast this time. I was in the Fort Lauderdale area, specifically Lauderdale by the Sea, visiting family, but it was a Sunday, so that meant we had to get back on the road to the Gulf Shore side and get home to Tampa so Charlie could get to work on Monday morning. Unfortunately, our niece got us a little bit sick, so I went to the gym and the pool to try and sweat out my cold, and I hate to say it, but my dad was right. If you just go exercise when you're sick, it will make you feel better faster. I continued to feed my sourdough starter this week until I finally felt that I was ready to bake with her. Unfortunately, I had a massive sourdough fail, but I think that has more to do with me and my sourdough skills than the actual starter, so I'm planning on trying to bake with her again the next week. Another major fail in my life was my pothos repotting. Since it was so root bound, it did not like getting repotted, and it has been losing leaves left, right, and center. I've been trying to bring it back to life, and I have pieces of it propagating to try and fill it back out once I lose a good bit of it to this. At the end of the week, some friends came to visit, so we of course had to go to Fort DeSoto State Park with them and hang out on the beach there. We went out to dinner later that night, and they got to see all of the chickens hanging out in Tampa. We went to the Columbia, and that was a great end to week 9 in Tampa.